This is sort of a loose idea, and I'm not 100% sold on it just yet, but when talking about it, Susie says, I wouldn't let it happen, Chris wouldn't let it happen, you obviously wouldn't let it happen. Why put so much emphasis on Ralph say obviously not letting it happen? I've seen many suggest, again, that it's because he dies or the Dark Worlds are destroyed. This, again, doesn't make sense considering the plushie from Chapter 2 caused his first selfish desire. He doesn't seem like he's been trying to avoid his own death since Chapter 1.
I just read the comment before writing this entire thing. I found this a little too late, I'll be honest.
Again, here's Antonio's comment. He says, yes, there is decent realistic playing throughout the film. Myers Teller, for the most part, pretty good drummer. But for this specific video, he got asked to rate this specific scene. And he says, even if Fletcher was trying to mess with his head and asking him to play fast and make him uncomfortable, the actual playing is absolute nonsense. 0. Doesn't pass his actual playing. And bleeding hands are absurd. It is possible to play incredibly fast where the playing is organized, coordinated, and polished. Not on this scene, hence the 1 rating. Cheers. Could have done without the cheers. But I say this multiple times throughout the video, and I'm gonna say it here first. This comment can basically be summarized as, if you take away things from the movie that make it a movie, then it's not as good. I don't care how good of a drummer you are, that is bad criticism. Deliberately ignoring elements of something you're criticizing is bad criticism. Is the playing accurate to how you would normally play drums? No, but is it accurate if you had an abusive teacher that made you tense? But this is less Antonio's fault and more the fault of this actual format. I think rating these scenes purely for accuracy is flawed because you don't take away anything from it, because it doesn't even rate Whiplash correctly. I mean, I feel like the movie is pretty accurate to drumming because, again, they're actually playing the drums, so what I'm saying, I guess they just set the guy up to fail. But it's a company doing this, not a jazz musician going out of the way to say, oh, it's inaccurate. Unless, let's say you're not part of a company and you still make a video like this where you just rank a scene based on its accuracy. That actually pisses me off more, because when someone like Charles Cornell does it, I don't really know what excuse to give him. Now, the scene Charles reacts to isn't the same as Antonio's.